Let's pay tribute one last time to one of the members of the Purple People Leaders, Jim Marshall, gone at the age of 87. And we haven't even talked about whether or not he should be in the Hall of Fame. I feel like there's nothing to say. He should be in the Hall of Fame. How in the hell is he not in the Hall of Fame?
Right.
How in the hell is he? I mean, and this is one of the reasons why I'll never, ever, ever vote or want to be involved. A process that has kept Jim Marshall out of the Hall of Fame is inherently flawed, and I want nothing to do with it. Because he should be in the Hall of Fame, period.
I was actually shocked. I already thought he was in.
When you saw that he was? Yeah.
I thought he was in. Yeah. I mean, I was really surprised by that. And then maybe the no sack numbers and things like that of that era probably hurt him.
I mean, all those years to play that long, to have that Iron Man streak, the longest streak other than Brett Favre of consecutive starts. The 270 games. Yeah. The longest streak of consecutive starts. Like he was... The senior committee was looking into him a few years ago. He was on a list of 31. When they cut it to 12, they left him off. Like, what? Like, again, and I don't want to cast aspersions here, but it is a flawed process. And the year that they did the cleanup and put in like 50 people, remember that?
Yeah.
Like, we're going to open the floodgates and we're going to let in all these people that shouldn't be in. How in the hell did Jim Marshall not get in then? So, anyway. You can watch the Hall of Fame game on NBC and Peacock July 31. I assume they'll let me in the stadium. But, again, this comes from our love of the sport. When we see something like this that makes us ask ourselves, what the F, we're going to say it. Jim Marshall, it's like it's not even worth having an argument. Of course he should be in the Hall of Fame. And every day that he's not undermines the credibility of the entire organization.
Yeah, it's interesting, Mike. It really is. I mean, I'd love to talk to some old school people to understand why he wouldn't be or what is the reason. And those are things like when we see Tony Dungy, I'll be like, Coach, why? What would explain to me how this could happen? And then usually he's got a good story or a lesson or goes, I don't know, Chris. It is crazy. He should be in, right? And I feel like that's what we're going to get from him.
Bud Grant was on board with it.
Yeah, right.
And
right.
You saw the fact that Jim Marshall was able to stir the emotion in Bud Grant that he did in and of itself is worthy of putting him in Canton. The fact that he got the guy who was hard shell, never show anything to break down, that just tells you how important Jim Marshall was to the team that went to 4 Super Bowls between 1969 and 1976. All right. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.